right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the Octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting the challenger, the Giant. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, do not fight.
You ready? Are you ready?
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history from my man, DC. B. Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight, the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night, James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State Warriors fan.
Clutch City, baby, Clutch City.
Right down.
Clutch City, baby.
Which hat you wearing today? Which hat?
I'm wearing a Rocket. I'm wearing Houston. Game of inches right there, boys. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
And they both stand up. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the woods with those leg kicks.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Nice punch by Nurmagomedov.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Hold your ground. I need you to go.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Ooh. And there comes the separation now. 32 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
He is going after that overhand right. Muay Thai plump.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jabs?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys,
And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
he's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Oh, huge block!
Beautiful kick.
All right, single collar tie now. And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, and he connects there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. 1 minute. Oh, collar tie. Connects with the right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. Good jab.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
What a punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Left hand punch with the clinch.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
All right, throws a straight punch and lands, so that is increasingly becoming an effective weapon for him tonight.
This is one of his best strikes, and he's throwing it over and over again. Watch knees to the body.
Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov. Switching stances here. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. they start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him, too.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success. Big punch land. Ooh.
Single collar tie now. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nurmagomedov. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Big head kick lands. Left hand punch from the clinch. Good punch land.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
And they separate. Takedown defense holds up. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee.
Ooh, big shot land.
Nice defense there. Single leg attempt, no good. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Nurmagomedov's knee strike here is blocked. Unable to connect with the right.
Really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Double leg takedown, stuffed. Knee is blocked.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent, he's walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon. That's a big strike right there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh man, that cut not in a good place, and it's not getting any better. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach.
Ooh, what a punch.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50, because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage.
He blocks the shot. Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it's set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kicks, leg kick, body kicks. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Big kick land.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very leery of his stand-up. He's developing this skill every single day. Beautiful punch.
Continues to eat power shots here. Single collar tie here. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, beautiful slipping counter there by Nurmagomedov. Already closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't come out of Overeem's head.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Lands with the left. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Nice move. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. Was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control? Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. A little single collar tie there.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage if you can hit him in the body that clean.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a come behind it.
Big kick land.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the, oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break it?
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half. Now the guy's got armbar, he's attacking it on him. And attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
submission defense there. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting and getting back up.
You got him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Nice sweeping punch.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Nurmagomedov. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice punch land.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Impressively done. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Nurmagomedov's knee strike is blocked.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And they separate. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
Nurmagomedov, all right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here in there. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Beautiful strike.
Lands the right hand.
Man. An uppercut later.
Oh, and he counters effectively with a jab upstairs there, DC. I know you don't often have the reach advantage, but nice to see him making good use of it in this matchup. Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC.
Good stick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest.
Oh!
Oh! Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Strong defense there to block the shot. All right, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
It's okay.
Nice punch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Nurmagomedov. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
Punch over the top. Over and over, he landed a big body kick. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Connects with a right.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, there's a trip to get the takedown. Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown when he just waited for 1 second and his opponent reacted before he could secure top position. He's throwing every part of himself. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this fifth and final round. Back mount now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Ground and pound strike is true. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react quick enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Spinning back fist. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Right hand punch to the clinch.
Nurmagomedov gets yet another takedown. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
Big kick.
Throws the right hand there.
Liver kick.
And they separate. Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best. Great punch landed with so much power. It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Oh, man. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you gotta think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, DC, you know what it's like to be the UFC heavyweight champion. It's not the easiest belt to defend. Kind of made it look easy to me.
I mean, that's why the belt changes so fast. Things change so quick at heavyweight. But with this gentleman, with this guy, you know that he